Apologies for the audio issue. Apologies for the audio issue like that. Oh my god, it happens sometimes. It's not the first time it's happened before. Yeah. So yeah, like for argument's sake, yeah. welcome back to the chat. Chat. Welcome back to the stream. And yeah, continuing Final Fantasy 14, and we're going to do the battle with Ifrit. Yeah, I think I might have to get a new headset after today. I mean, it works. I don't know what the problem is. I mean, it does work. It does work, so it works, but I don't understand what that issue is. But no, regardless, but yeah, let's just continue on. Yeah, you look absolutely smashing now. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls, there's no way for me to live, no way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Honestly, I don't think it was a good idea for Thancred to come out in the open like this. It's just like, be at ease, child, for me, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Naldathal. I come to offer you succor. You sleep to best the teachings of Nald. Trust them, and they will surely set. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of the atrocious that performance you would have made God's awful mama, August. What? How did you know? Yeah, you bastards tricked me. Please don't hurt me. I was just doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. It's a lie. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar. Raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them. Few as they were, everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did only a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands, what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted to schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so pose as priests to lure the vulnerable and give them to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Bringing one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence, you could have sought aid. You did not. I suppose you're not telling me the full story. Yeah, he's chatting rubbish. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. The was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell more meat for a score of lifetimes and not even seen a fraction of what the Amalja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your pockets. Words to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for that mess, words is then blame yourselves or the gods. No, not you again. Were you the one leaking the immortal flames patrol routes to the enemy, or split up? No, I know nothing about that, I swear. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe that in your mouth, but no matter, there'll be time to learn the truth. So, now, be a good man and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Of course. So the second I saw that guy's face, almost I knew he couldn't be trusted. Yeah. So what will happen today is this will all lead to our battle with Ifrit. So Ifrit will be the first guy we're going to be fighting. Wait, which way are we going? Which way are we going? Oh, Waking Sands. Damn. Central Timeline. Central Timeline. Blackbrush Mountain. No. Which way? Western Timeline. I remember the route. Vesper Bay. The Horizon. The Horizon Settlement. Teleport Horizon, yeah. So yes, we'll be fighting the Infernian, the Astral, the first Primal. The Lord of the Flame. The God of the Flame. He'll be the first man we're going to war with. Sorry, the first summoned beast we're going to be going to war with. I like what they did with I like what they did with Ifrit actually, because in 15, like well, before I go into that, usually in games, almost always, you're normally going to be fighting Ifrit first, or you'll be fighting him at the beginning. Usually, but I like the twist they did in 15, where instead of fighting him first, you fight him last. And so, what's it called? Like, on top of that, his design in 15 is just beautiful. It's like he looks more like what you'd expect a Fire Lord, like a Fire God would look like. Yeah. On top of that, he's a very misunderstood character, Ifrit. What's it called in 15? Apparently, like at the beginning, like all the gods, even Shiva, they all were apathetic, or they just did not like humanity. The only person that actually, I'm sorry, not person, the only summoning that had sympathy for humans was Ifrit himself. He thought, like, because he saw the struggles of man, he saw the struggles of man, he saw, that what men, the suffering and everything men would have to go through, and, you know, it moved his soul, and he grew respect for them, so he gave them the power of fire. He gave them his flames. And because of that, I think Shiva grew to love humans as well. And she fell in love with Ifrit because of his compassion. But what ended up happening was, of course, human beings are human beings. You give them power and they corrupt. And so the Kingdom of Solheim was created. And because of that, the humans grew very, very prideful, and they challenged the gods, and they like slapped the blessing of fire, and this enraged Ifrit. This enraged him so badly that he started the war. And of course, what happened behind the war? There's something else happened behind the war as well. It was Bahamut tried to destroy humanity. He tried to destroy Eos and humanity, as Ifrit tried to destroy humans himself. But the thing about it was, like, Bahamut didn't join Ifrit. He didn't want to just destroy humans. He wanted to annihilate all of Eos. Here we go. Come on, change it. Wait, we got the ring, right? The ring's good. Nah, that's fine. Is it this one? This one? This one? Yeah, this one. It's wrist. Actually, wait, no. Nah, this one gives me more of everything. Yeah, there's no point. Yeah, Menphilia. Got her. So if I said to say they would not be willing to part of this Menphilia, I feel not. Should we get 20? Nah, still 19. Devil 18 weapon. I don't need this, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Description, life, materia, and everything. Yeah. The war will be a peaceful solution to the primal problem we must needs to fight our cause, that we might take the suitably prepared. With the goblin acquaintance of mine, his name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to his Eosia. I think, yeah, it was with materia, I think. The knowledge of this method was once closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it is now discerned to the great benefit of all realm. I would serve you well, acquired an understanding of the process, but for this purpose I shall let you a blade. Take it to the Mutinix and bid him use. Set your fire in a place known as the bonfire. Look for the pillar of smoke. Okay, I think to avoid audio issues, what I'll do is, as the stream starts, I'll go silent for like a couple minutes, and I'll probably be like, what's it? Now I want to go silent. What I say? That's counterproductive. What I want to do. So, like, I'll talk through my headset, and then I'll see if the sound comes on, if sound turns on the other side. On my what's it called? On my on my other desktop. Sorry, other monitor, desktop, other monitor. So yeah. If it works fine, then it'll work. Then good for me. But if it doesn't, then yeah, I have to just switch around. So yeah, I probably won't do any maneuvering. I'll just check the sound first, and then I will. So missions, seeds. Hello, Halatali. Oh, it's a dungeon. Color your world. You know what? I'll double. It's another dungeon, so I'll just take the mission now. Yeah, you'll have it like not all dungeons are in the story, part of the story. They're like, I wouldn't say they're like side quests, side missions, so to speak. But I think I'll have to be at a certain. Well, I thought I had to be level 50 to do it though. Halatali. Hello, Halatali. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll take it. Hail the adventurer. My name is Ironheart, and I explorer by trade and a scion by legion. And you meet my friend. Adventures need I challenge. Yeah, you do a challenge. I happen to know just a place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in the central eastern Fanland lies Halatali, and as that is though, you will find excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built for 100 years past, training ground for gladiators. The calamity laid ruin to though as it was missed. Now Halatali is a shadow of its former self. In the dark of shadow lurk wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond. For such, I dare say there's no place. Find the Halatali, test your skill and find your technique. Yeah, I'll check it out. Going for gold. Level 47 over. Yeah. It's in Thanaland, so it should be here somewhere. What's this? Greetings, barons. Some cogs. The goblet. Yeah, like what I was saying about Ifrit earlier. Ifrit, yeah, he was a misunderstood. He was a very misunderstood. What's it called? He was a very misunderstood god. He's not as evil as he's made out to be. I mean, look at this. If you try to help someone out and then someone threw it back in your face, yeah, you'd be angry. I mean, I would be. So yeah, and then you find out in the Dawn of the Future that what's it called? That even though he despises humanity, he loves Eos. So yeah, so. So I think the first one's so Ifrit will be the first on our list. After Ifrit, I think it will be Titan. It'll be Titan, and then after Titan we got Garuda, and then I think they're gonna be the first summonings in the. They're gonna be the first slot you fight in Realm Reborn, and then like no sorry, I think in Heaven's Ward I'm not sure there might be an. At the end of Realm Reborn, maybe at the end of Realm Reborn and beginning of Heaven's Ward, we will get Shiva and Leviathan. I think they're at the end of Realm Reborn. Yeah, they're not in Heaven's Ward. Yeah, I think they're at the end of Realm Reborn. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think the what's it called? The music, the soundtrack for the Shiva fight. Oh my god, it's just beautiful. I think it's the best soundtrack in the game. For now, for what I have heard, for what I've listened to, because I have not done Shadowbringers yet. It's the best. It's the best soundtrack. It's the best soundtrack that they have. That they've done. It's like Oblivion. That I think it's called. Just type in Final Fantasy 14. Type in Oblivion, or just type in Shiva theme or something like that. Like it starts like god music, like something you'd hear at an opera, but midway it turns into this sick rock music. It's like if I unlock the Shiva mount, the horse, when you ride the mount, like what's it called? The music plays. Oh my son, oh my Kesifan, oh my master. Yeah. So, like, I was going through my collection today, like my collection, my other games to see what games I should stream, and running through it, like I randomly found my old Xbox games. Now I'm not the biggest like console person when it comes to like Xbox and stuff like that, but like the one thing I will say is that the Xbox 360 had some pretty underrated decent games. It was like they had some pretty decent games. Like it's the only reason I actually bought the 360 in the first place. So like what's it called? Okay, what games were they again? Yeah, so it's Last Remnant, but you can get Last Remnant. You can get it on the PS4. You can get it on the PS4, PS5, whatever. Now it's a remastered version. You can get it on the PlayStation Store. But the other games which you can't get, it's Lost Odyssey, Infinite on Discovery, Blue Dragon, and what's it called? Well, I bought it for Final Fantasy 11, but then but when I bought it, they had cancelled it. So, but I didn't understand the whole process of like playing online worked back then. So I got it like years later, Final Fantasy 11. But when I bought it, what's it called? They cancelled it on the Xbox and they said only have it for the PC. I was like, really? After I bought the game, literally, you have to do that to me? Whatever. There was that. So Infinite on Discovery, Last Remnant, Final Fantasy 11. But yeah, Blue Dragon. Blue Dragon was another one. It's like it's got like Dragon Ball. It's got like a Dragon Ball design. Akira Toriyama, the guy that made Dragon Ball, designed it. There's that, and Halo. Like I thought Halo was a bit. Honestly, I think of all the shooting games, I think Halo was like ahead of its time in terms of shooters. I think Halo 2 was just sick. Mutanix, Goblins. Goblins have these goblins. They have real name, but the god they worship, it's just Phileas Dagger. Filthy tool drinks in eye yourself. When full of air, he feels fighty tool changes to stony. Oh my god, this is the way they speak. If Materia join with other fighty tool, then Big Eye's fighting tool gains power of air itself. Go, Mutamix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Oh, he's psychic. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamix with fastness. Minfilia wants to Uplander to see the power of material. Uplander brings fighting tool to Mutamix, yes. Of course. Score, fighting tool is unstrong as eating tool. Making good techie, teachy show of power and materia. Materia master. Now eyes of Uplander point at fighty tool, yes, go. Magic. Fighty tool gains power of materia, fighty tool reborn. Here Uplander take fighty tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is kind of crystal. It is created by drawing. Yeah, I know what materia is. I played my share of Final Fantasy 7, drawing out the etheric constitutes from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Not just any equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, and then yeah. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned the dagger of yours from summer as we struggle to cut stick into a weapon worth wielding. They have their jokes, I'll give them that, you know. Go Uplander, wish to be joiner of material. Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. Yeah, crafting. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of material. If Uplander wants the brain case to rattle, knowing. Yeah, nah. Uplander best trade 12 crafts with the water. Yeah, alright. So, like. All the monsters you see in this game, like not monsters, but all the like how can I say it? Like is monsters the right word? I don't know. Like, but like the beast tribes, yeah, the beast tribes. Yeah, what am I saying? The beast tribes. So like the goblins, the Amalja, these guys, the Sahajin, which we haven't seen yet, the Birdmen, which we saw earlier. They worship a god, and you can fight those gods earlier. And I think the beast tribes that the goblins worship, they worship the strongest one. They worship Alexander. And we know what we all know what Alexander is. For those of you that don't know, Alexander is a giant fortress. Where are we going? Oh my god. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, those other games like Infinite Undiscovery, Last Remnant, and all that. Last Remnant was the only one that got a remaster. Like we never got one for Infinite Undiscovery. I think of the lot, I say Infinite Undiscovery was the best one. If you've not played the game, I recommend you try it. It's just on the Xbox 360, but I think you can get it on the Xbox like library, like so the Xbox store, I'm sure like Xbox have their own version of the PSN store. Yeah, they have their own version of the what's it called? What's the Tanada? Come on, get in there. Yeah, they've got their own version of the PlayStation store. So check it out. So there we are. Rat's nest. Yeah, we're getting there. We're good. Yeah, it was just it's a shame because apparently some of those games, like I think Infinite Undiscovery, Lost Odyssey, they didn't do all that well. But then again, like the Xbox 360, it's not a console that's known for its RPG games. It was a console known for its like shooters, like Call of Duty, Halo. It was focused more on that than it was RPG, so I don't know. Actually, no. That brings up something. I saw that when the Xbox, like the original Xbox, the first one that was introduced, the first that was introduced, what's it called? Like I remember the presentation that Bill Gates did, and he did it with The Rock, and it was the most hilarious thing. Like it was the most hilarious thing ever. If I had seen it sooner, I probably would have bought the Xbox back then. Just because of The Rock, it was just like the Rock and Bill Gates. It's like here, Bill. He's talking through Bill Gates' resume, and the people are laughing and stuff like that. And then there's this funny part. It's just like the Xbox can work at 5% of its power. It's like, Bill, do you know how The Rock can work with 5% of his power? And Bill Gates is like, what's it called? Well, I think I can't remember. He said something, and The Rock was like, it doesn't matter what you think, Bill. And then The Rock was like, sorry, Bill, for force of habit. Oh my god, just thinking about it in my head right now. It's like it doesn't matter what you think, Bill. It's just like, oh my god, The Rock, one of the greatest entertainers that ever existed. Like, I was a big wrestling fan because of him. Because I used to watch him. Like there was one segment he did where it was just absolutely entertaining, and you would love it if you were a wrestling fan or not. But like he was in a rivalry with Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was about their third match they were supposed to have, and they had a segment called. So The Rock did this segment called The Rock Concert. It was the most entertaining thing ever. He was dissing the. I remember it because it was in Sacramento, because he was dissing the Sacramento audience, and it was so hilarious that Austin himself, like, he had to roll it because he was in his car and the camera was like showing him, and what he did, he had to roll his windows up because he couldn't control himself from laughing, and you could see it before he you could see it before he rolls the windows up. And on top of that, Jim Ross had to take the headset off. You didn't hear him say anything because he was just bursting with laughter. One of my favorite parts is when Austin, he comes into the arena, and The Rock was like, hey, security, Sacramento's finest police department, security, get out here. There's a restraining order on Stone Cold Steve Austin, as the police are coming out. What's it called? All the fans, they're booing, and The Rock is like, hey, don't you dare boo the cops. They're your cops. And there was a funny part where Hurricane came out. He was in Austin's car, but Austin was like, he was in Austin's truck, and Austin was still hiding in the truck. And he was like, what's it called? It's that, oh my god, it's the Hamburglar, because the Hurricane had a big H on his chest. It's the Hamburglar. There's a big green monkey ass out of here. It's like, he's guilty for shoving chicken McNuggets straight up his ass. It's the Hamburglar. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just The Rock. The Rock, he was just a sick entertainer. And like now, look, I see him doing movies and stuff like that now. Like one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. It's just, yeah, man. The guy's doing well for himself. No, not well for the guy's doing fantastic for himself. And apparently, he said he might run for office one day. So, what a remarkable difference a single piece of material can make. Granted, the skills need to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. I'm sure you are aware the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Yep, definitely. I agree with that. Now this guy would discuss the matter of your next mission. Please speak with me. Yes! There it is! There he is! The Lord of the Inferno! And if he would like to assist you in the immortal flames. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears we are to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated of fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them. Now, Thancred is presently attending to the matter, but will join you as soon as he is possible. Until time as he does, you will be Sion's royal representative on the ground. Alright. Before he left, he bade me to tell you, save some for him. Such is the confidence in you. A confidence I share. Thank you very much. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant. Leading the mission, may you walk in the light of the crystal. Oh, I will. I will, my lady. Leave the solar. Report to the Flame Sergeant at Camp Drybone. Nice. The Rock says, you're kicking it with a refugee camp, you're about to smell, but the Rock is cooking. Yeah, Actually, I heard something, but I haven't yet seen it. They were planning to do a remaster of SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, but I don't know, something happened. It's just not hearing anything. Nowadays, I try not to get my hopes up with a lot of video games, rumors and stuff. Because I'm a fan of the Bayonetta games, Bayonetta 1 and 2, and we should have got Bayonetta 3, I think, last year, and still nothing. And it just got to the point where it's like, yeah, whatever, man, just leave it. If they're not gonna bring it out, they're not gonna bring it out, whatever. It's just what's it called? The one thing I like about Bayonetta 2 is the person that voices Boulder. What's it called? It's Crispin Freeman, the guy that voices Itachi in Naruto. I think I'm not gonna lie, I think it's just whenever I see him, and not just me, a couple of my other friends, whenever we see Crispin Freeman, yeah, it's the guy that voices Itachi. And something very funny as well in Final Fantasy VII Remake, what's it called? There is a scene with like there was a guy being captured by the Shinra police, and the lieutenant, the leader, it was Crispin Freeman, and the guy that voiced the prisoner was Yuri Lowenthal, the guy that voices Sasuke. So to see them like like having a chat with each other, it was just like, ah, my god. They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing. If the smart people, if they figured it, it's like in Fire Emblem, Three Houses. You have what's it called? Geralt, what's it called? Bylif's dad. Like the guy that voices him is the same guy that voices Itachi, and Bylif was and Geralt, Bylif's dad, he was killed, and it was just like it hits you in the heartstrings because they're smart. They knew that that they knew that quite a lot of people would know who Geralt was. Like, sorry, the guy that voices Geralt, they would know who like he voiced Jiraiya from Naruto. Like they all knew, and they did it on purpose. It's like, yeah, they knew it. These punks knew exactly what they were doing when they did it. Where we are. Wait, where am I going? Where am I? Oh yeah, not far. Port of the Flame at Camp Drybone. Central Thanalan. Northern Thanalan, Eastern Thanalan. Is it here? Halatali. South Shroud. Golden Bazaar. Oh, right. Oh, on a tune. Oh, so I have to... Where am I now? Blackbrush Station. Eastern Thanalan. Oh wait, don't tell me I'm in the Western Thanalan, so... Yeah, so I gotta make another trip. No! Ah, screw this. What do we have here? Oh, just for something quick to to the people viewing. I apologize. I might have to. I might need to duck out because my Elgato is coming in. So if you see me a period of time where I'm not doing anything, it's just, yeah, I just want to apologize. I just quickly ran out. I just quickly run out to pick it up. Yeah, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know in advance when before I go. So yeah, man. Ah, man, it's just... Today's been a long day, man. Shopping was just so stressful. Because it's the 31st, so everybody... I don't think anything is going to be open tomorrow. You have your occasional convenient shops that they're going to be open. But, like, you know... oh, wow, Deathgaze. What's going on there? So, yeah. Like, so once my Elgato comes in, I'll be able to do like Switch games and like GameCube and PlayStation games as well. So there's a ton of games I want to play. Like I just want to show everybody. On top of that, I got my webcam coming in soon. So I might, if I feel like it, let you see the man behind the mask. Let you see your king in all his well, glory. There we are. Yeah. Ignore the bots, will you? Got a bot in the house. Oh, no, eh. Ooh. Is it? Have I attuned to this? Yeah, black brush. Oh man, I could have run there, but whatever the case. Yeah, I just want to let you know, just in case I have a problem yesterday, if I have if my internet cut, if my internet cuts the broadcast, yeah, I'd just like to apologize in advance, just in case. Hopefully, it doesn't happen. I hope. But you know, it's one of those things that just you can't control it. There's talk, there's scumbags. Oh, man, I can't wait to do this battle with it. It's just, oh my god, there's just one thing I wanted to do since I got back into playing this game again. It's it's like the primal battle. Oh, and also there's something else I want to do. I'm gonna be doing a special stream. Like I'm gonna do like the Dark Aeons battle. I mean, I did it already. I showed it to everybody, but it was just me just doing it. But what I put up, it's gonna be like a tutorial video on how to beat the Dark Aeons. Like, I'm sure, like, some of you already have, like, done it and stuff like that, but for some of you that haven't, you know, it would just be a good tip. Like, a tip it'll be a good tip video. Yeah. I am not doing the penance battle ever again. That fight was that's just long and it's just boring, so it's just a lot of the same thing. I mean, I think I've got it somewhere. I think I've got it in my highlights somewhere, so you can check it out. Shameless plug. Oh, and another thing with my Elgato as well, I can because I wanted to play use the PS3 because of Final Fantasy 13 too. Because there's one fight which I want to do again. It's the battle with the Valfoda. I took on Valfoda and he beat me. He beat me swiftly, so I want to get my revenge. Like Valfoda's total beast, and I checked on YouTube and stuff like that. Like he's actually one of the hardest super bosses in all of in all of Final, one of the hardest super bosses in all of Final Fantasy. Him and Gilgamesh, but he's a little bit harder than Gilgamesh. Like what's it called? Apparently, it's just some people like they thought that Ruby and Emerald Weapon they were easy, but I think they're liars. I think they're liars. I think they probably died like for 7 million times, and then only to be told, oh yeah, I beat him. But they don't tell you that they died like 4 billion times. Like personally, I found Ruby Weapon more difficult than Emerald Weapon. I mean, I beat Emerald in my first proper try. Yeah. But Ruby Weapon, he knocked me around, smacked me around like a like a little kid. You know, if it's a whole Halatali you seek, you need to ask no further. Permit me to tell you something of place. The name comes from an ancient rogue, Halatali, meaning the land of many shadows. It was here the distant sisters embarked. So that's general. So I'm not gonna do this dungeon just yet. Like we're gonna fight Ifrit, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Lord of the Inferno. On a tune. I thought I did tune. I thought I did tune to it. Never mind. I'll just tune myself to it again. You know, flipping out. I was watching some Yu-Gi-Oh episodes earlier. I don't think I ever said that. I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan. Like, I collect the cards and I collect the cards and stuff like that. Like, made a small little business out of it. Like, so when they're happening, I bought the. I got to tell a funny, very funny story. Like, I made a YouTube channel on on my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, like openings, the occasional deck profile, stuff like that. I'll put it on my bio so you guys can check it out if you want. That like there was one day, where like I didn't put any, where like there was like, so there was a day where I put a box up, but like I got no reactions, nothing. And so there was another day I bought another. So there was like a couple months later I bought like another box, but the problem was the box came in quite early in the morning. So wait, hold on. Flame Sergeant. One of them is a traitor. Nam Yanso, the Science. My thanks for coming, good friend. A stronger for your system. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture the Amalja and prize them for their whereabouts of their abductees. The Lizardmen are aware that their men, August, has been exposed when they've come to the rendezvous point. To meet the traitor, we spring the trap. Better. We've got a double agent here, owing to the clandestine nature of the mission. Yeah. City, make your way there and lie in wait. We stand more of the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds. Now, let's make sure it does. Yeah, I guess. So back to what I was saying. So there was a time I opened the box and I wouldn't say I was unlucky. I just didn't get the cards I wanted, and I was just displeased about it. So a couple months later, I pre-ordered another box, and this one came in, and it came in quite early in the morning, and I couldn't be asked to do a video on it. I was just like, oh my god, I'll just do another video another time. And I opened the box up, and what did I pull? I pulled a 310 £10 card. Like, I still got the picture of the receipt. I could show it to you because that's how much I sold it for. So I was like, oh, are you serious? Are you mad? Like, the one day where I don't do a video, I pull hands down the rarest card I've ever pulled in any box I've ever pulled. Like, oh my god, it was just, you have no idea how, like, irritated I was. Like, I told my brother, I told my friends, I was just like, oh my god, I pulled this. I sold it for 310, and I was gonna save it for my PS5 because I had planned to use the money to buy my PS5, but what ended up happening was like the lockdown in the UK kind of screwed that up, so I didn't end up buying the PS5 in the end because of. So my guys had it for $450, the ordinary retail price, and they said they could get another one for me, and I was like, okay, I'll had it, like same price, retail price. I was like, yeah, but then the lockdown kind of screwed everything up, and the supplier was like, yeah, we have to up the prices, and so they said, yeah, mate, we got a problem. We have it for you, but like we have to charge you a bit more. And I was just like, how much more? It's like, yeah, it's gonna be 700. I was just like, yeah, I can't buy it for £700. Come on, man, it's too much. Yeah, so it's not their fault because the supplier kind of screwed them. So, and they've been my guys, they've been my men for years. So like I can't really like hate on them. Like they get me all my stuff when I want it, but what can you do in it? I'm in front of you, boy. Do something. The destination. Level 24. Yeah, I'm 28. I'm good. Oh no, it's 6 level 24. It's like, call an ambulance, but not from me. This guy, bro. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good, we make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's a trap within a trap. Look at these guys, they're ripped, bro. Look at them. These guys are like so menacing. Look at that. What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Yeah, a trap within a trap, an ambush within an ambush. Yeah. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons, though finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? Yeah, a trap within a trap. It was almost as if somebody was feeding him information from the inside. Little that your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. Oh, use a dead man. They're all yours. Yeah, this will lead to it. Fight will be like oh yeah, I can't use it. Oh, I can't do anything to him. At least take out the guys around him. Alright, he's better at least take out the guys around him then. Isn't it working? Yeah, better. It's on now. Alright, there's more of them! Oh! Another wave. I think you'll be fine. Just one enemy. Oh, wait. Gotta help the man out. So we'll never end otherwise. God damn it, there's no end to them. I think we're not supposed to win. The show is only just beginning. Yeah, I forgot, I can't use the full thrust, it's a level 26 attack. I was wondering why I couldn't use it, but yeah, because it locks the level up. Yeah, I think those guys are fine. Yeah, it's just overrun. Put up your weapon. Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. Behind you! The light of the echo protects me. Oh no. Is it the echo or did he actually hit me unconscious? Brilliant. The rest of you march. Traitorous scum. Oh, I wonder what's happened to us now. Yeah, the flame private. I fear the Amalja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. The Bowl of Embers. There we have it. There it is. Flame private. The desert's claim. They will bring us to before effort for tempering. You're not seriously considering locking horns with the devil now, are you? I inquire about the entry of the bowels. Enter the bowel. State your purpose. Enter the bowel of embers. Yes. The bowel enders. Easy mode. Easy mode. Flame private. Listen well, these waters feed into the marshes of Drybone. A short swim will see us to freedom. However, if all of us attempt to flee, we are likely to be discovered. You alone must sneak out and assemble a rescue party. Once you have one free, seek out the comrade station at Drybone. We will show you... He will show you the back here. May the 12 speed your way. Right. Let's see how long this... Actually, this might be a while. This may be a while, actually. Rejoice, heathens, for your worthless lies shall soon have meaning. We'll see about that. You know, I'll leave this place. Lord knows when I'm gonna have the chance to fight him, so... Take your place in the... What's all this? Oh wait, yeah. So as I'm waiting, I may as well do some fates. Wait for... The Battle of the Embers. Yeah, the first summon battle. The first primal battle. Hell is that? Oh. Level 6. Now your brother wants some too. Come now. You can't leave now. Come on. Your physical damage won't do much if you can't even... Oh right. It's taking me quite a bit. Wait for my health to come up a little bit. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh, yeah, well, three of them are on me. Oh, no. No! This ain't fair. It's 3 on 1. It doesn't matter. Ah, good shit. It doesn't matter. You ain't banging heads with me. Come on. No, wait, must back up. There we go. Why are you headbutting your boy for? What are you... Your boy was trying to back you up. Oh, it's another lancer. Is it a lancer? No. It's a marauder. Yeah, I got you. We did it! We did it, nice. Somebody's fishing. Oh, that's what it is. It was a fishing... No. No, it's not. No, okay. My bad. What's this? New Game Plus. Replay your favorite quests at your current level. Oh, alright. Oh, that's new. I never knew about that. Where are we going? Find some other fates to do. Baby, won't you come my way? We are champions all day. I don't want to call it that. Okay, license to quill. Okay. We'll do some fates, like grind for the challenge log. Baby, won't you come my way? We are champions all day. There we are. Oh no. now. You can't leave now. There we are. I hope it comes quick. As I said about the juicy log, it can take it's like dungeons. It can take either it can take either 1 minute or it can take 1 hour, and you never know. It's all dependent on who's interested in doing it or who wants to do it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, huh? Oh, done. Fate complete. 3,300, so... Is there any more? Oh yeah, but I think they gotta be quiet. What the? Attack on High Bridge. Attack on High Bridge denouement. I didn't check that out! Attack on the High Bridge means Gilgamesh. Wait, did I tune with the... Actually, what? I'm gonna tune with the... I'm gonna tune with the crystal first. And you can fight him later on, by the way, Gilgamesh. That's odd, I thought I had tuned with it already. Unless it was another one, yeah, probably tuning. Nice. Tuned. Come on, man. I'm gonna get that Ifrit battle underway. We are set to do battle. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go up there. Halfway, gonna be 20. Halfway to level 29. Get to 29 pretty soon. Yeah. Come now. Ah. Should take a while. What other? Yeah. I wonder what other. I'm trying to remember what other bosses we'll be fighting later in this game. Yeah, we'll be fighting Shinrei was on the list. I think he's the final boss of the Stormblood. Yeah, after Stormblood, I don't know what happens. I don't know what will happen after that. Like, I mean, I saw the end game stuff for the Stormblood. It was literally before I started Shadowbringers, so there's some other Shadowbringer stuff. Oh, what's this? Ah, yes. We are to do battle with the Infernian. On easy mode, he shouldn't be too difficult. It's when you have to fight him on the harder difficulties, that's when it's difficult. Look at that. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. Yeah. Look at that. He looks sick. He looks demonic-like. Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it pleases you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame. Mark them as your own. But bloody hells! Bring those two as well. Well, what's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the right of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Good, guys get what they deserved. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Look at that, look at the design on that, it's beast. Arise once more, as my loyal minions feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. That's sick, like a blue flame. But the flames don't work on us. Almighty Ifrit, my one true God. Your words are my bread. Your words are my bread. It doesn't work on me though. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Because I'm a warrior of light, mate. Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another. Yes, that is the only explanation. Of course, you should be scared. Leave me alone with your god. It's me and him, and well, me and three others. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance wax clear, thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Let's have at it, you and me. They remind me of this one. Love I had it back in the day. What's wanted by? Alright, buddy. Shit. Open thirst. Oh, it is attack. Come on. One thing I learned, always attack from the back. Attack from front, you attack from the back. Eruption. Walk first. Can't see shite. Nearly there. Eruption. Alright, the other way. Surrender thyself to thy flame. Wait, is the ground bursting? No, it's not. That's a shame, I don't have full thrust. But I have the other ones at least. Broken burst. Yeah. Yeah. He must not be allowed. I don't think. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think he cast Hellfire, but. Yeah, I think he'll cast Hellfire with that if I don't bust it up. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Ah, great. KO, just 0. Yeah, we don't know. We need to... I haven't done this fight in ages. We gotta take out that nail, innit? Kill that thing that spawns. Yeah, kill the nail, yeah. Shit. He casted Hellfire, that's what happened. Come on. I'll be honest with you, I should have followed my advice. I did not do research. I thought it would be a... I thought this fight would be a walk in the park. pretty stupid of me. I always do my research and everything. Yeah, I should have done it yesterday, but I didn't anticipate having to do some shopping today, but... Is that nail coming up? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Done. Did we get him? Yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah, we took damage, but it don't matter. So at least we'll be... Got the ammo, well, don't use it yet. Got the limit break up, but we're not going to use it yet. Oh, fuck. Oh. Cheers, mate! Come on. Oh, Infernian. Lend me your strength. Help me burn this wretched nation to the ground. That's it. Done for. He is out. Beaten. Forgotten. Done. Turn to ash. Burn to ash. Turn to ash. What do we have here? A crystal? Crystal. Then we have a second one. No. Seen a vision. What is this vision? Pray for forgiveness. That my lateness. I was delayed by a congregation of our Malja zealots. I swear each seemed more evangelical than the last. Assistant lot. That's my man, my boy Franklin. Phew! I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less I'd expect from the Flame General's handpicked men. As for those two, it's fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology now. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. Of course not. Let us continue the conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Count Drybone, shall we? This way, sir. So that was the mighty Ifrit, Nero told Skyver. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ulda interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Oh wow, dissing their own people! Nor can we expect any formal support from the motherland given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Oh wow. Cold? Cold much? Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved primary objective. And what objective is that, I wonder? Yet I find that I'm troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Of course. Perhaps, but that is a consideration of another time. You have been given a task that is your priority and suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do so as my lord commands. And I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Oh wow. I dare you, I dare you. That man is more devious and more cunning. With allies like that. Beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Trust me, that man is more cunning than what's it called you give him credit for. Yeah. So yeah, please, like, I need to take my advice into consideration. Like, always do research. I didn't do it because I thought it would be... I'm not gonna lie, because I thought it would be a walk in the park. That's why. Am I still level 28? Yeah, I am. Ah, there you are, Gnam. Come rest a while. We have no better opportunity after witnessing the gods' ignominious defeat. The Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing to. I hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the other abductees. There may be a whole body, but at the same time we cannot be set for our minds. But once a man is tempered, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there's a reason to rejoice. If it is slain, and by your hand no less. That is a deed of no ordinary individual now. Not only that I ever thought you were ordinary, on the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Nefila will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. Though I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You meanwhile have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands when you are good and ready. If it doesn't matter in more detail, just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems will solve themselves. I guess. That was it, man. The Infernian. The monster. The Fire Lord. The God of Flames. And any other name I can think of. Repair said gear. Here we go. Where are we going? Dry bone, dry bone. I think I can take a quick detour. Instead of going through trouble, I can just... The Inferno. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Horizon! No. Infinite Azura. It's like a soldier, what? What's it called? Your brother's soul is mine. You will be next. Big more combat reference right there. will be next? Where are we going? So, yeah, running as fast as good. It's like a complete weird. Runs like a complete weirdo, bro. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, like he's my character, he's my boy, but still, he does run like a complete weirdo. Da, 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 da. Need that. Oh my god, need my chocobo soon. Or a mount of any kind. Gone now. Okay, we sprint again. Yeah, it really does run like a complete widow. Ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell. Yeah, we in. Collect our reward. There it is. Scion of the 7th Hero returns. Tancred, when his arrival, is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. I'm sure she is. The ring. What's that word? Oh, wrist guards, not ring. My late arrival nearly cost Nam his life. I wasn't there when the Amarja took him prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Tancred. You can ill blame yourself for every. It's good to see you again. Impeccable time, my friend. I just had finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Tancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. Perils you face were undeniably great. It's good to see you again. Yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we pay to our long investigation, as we suspect the Amarja undertook both robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primary friend. Nor is this tale limited to Ulda. Similar incidents have been rife in limbs of Luminsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more ether they require. Now, ether exists throughout the creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. May he and his kind require a more concentrated source of power. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with why the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how the primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence, as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering immortals, a process to which you yourself apologies, sneezed. It's tempering. What was a process which do yourself? Yeah. Yes, even it is. Yet, even as Ifrit took comrades in his thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. Oh, resistance. We don't know why, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. Yeah, because our soul belongs to another. It is as though a greater power protects us. When you first came to us, I told you that the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait. Meticulous planning, such elaborate designs are a new development, and which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief as your safe return. The immortal rest assured that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself. With that, we may rest easy for a time, as you take full advantage of the respite now. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who fell different, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Yeah, I hope not. A man that defeats a god is just gonna be, it's gonna be revered. Whether she intended to or not, Mephilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best for you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are put to death, the flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information you must not be made known to the public. Yeah, I get it. I swear to you that we would not do this if it were any other resource, but once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence has strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. As so, we Scions continue our fight. No innocents need to be sacrificed. I hope you will continue to stand firm. Stand with us. So yeah, like yeah. So you know, I'll talk about it after about this. I must have fallen apologies to General for the losses. I apologize for General's losses for his people suffered. Till next time. Gods forgive me, how many lives Louisoix would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. So yeah, what it means is that the primals are summoned by like what's it called? Like in times of chaos, like if they are worshipped by a certain group of people, like they will be like all you need is crystals, a ton of ether, and like worship and prayer of the people, and the monster will be and the primal will be summoned in their image. However, what is summoned is not actually the manifestation, so it's not Ifrit himself. It's a phantom form of it's like a phantom form of Ifrit created by the hopes, wishes, and desires of the people that worship him. So the form you see before you is not actually Ifrit, or any summon for that matter. It's not them. It's what the people who are praying to them. It's them. Like sorry, it's the image that the people who are praying for for them have in mind. So for the Amalja, the way that Ifrit looked there, it's how the Amalja thought in their minds how Ifrit would look, like a demonic fiery like a fiery demon. So it's different with everybody. So like Titan as well, like Titan and Garuda as well. So the form you see before them, it's the form that the people that pray to them are summoned. And you know, and also like when I fought Ifrit, he was on like it's basically an easy mode. He was on easy mode, but the more crystals and the more ether that are offered, and the more it's being worshipped, the stronger like it'll become. Hence the reason hard mode, savage mode, which we will get to later. But yeah, so I'm gonna call it quits here. I'm gonna call it an end here. So yeah, so the next video I'm going to probably do the Halatali dungeon, and I'm going to continue the story quest as well. Like yeah, I'm going to continue that. So yeah, any last minute announcements? So yeah, next time if I have any, what I'll do when I begin my videos, I will check for the audio first, so you won't see me moving around or anything. I'm just going to double check the audio as I'm doing it, because this only happens when I'm playing it, so I'm going to double check the audio. What else? Yeah, I'm still need to get that thing with Resident Evil 5 sorted out with my mate. And what else? Well, what else? Yeah, so I'm going to put my, So what's it called? I put all my VODs on YouTube. So if you missed it, don't worry. You can just check it there, or you can check it here. Like, check my YouTube out. It's got all my other videos, my older videos. After that, because after Twitch, because they expire, because of Twitch, you can't keep them on forever. So I put them all on YouTube. So check it there in the bio if it interests you. I'm gonna put my Yu-Gi-Oh channel on there as well. So if it interests anybody, any Yu-Gi-Oh fans out there, like I will, what's it called? I'll put a link to my Yu-Gi-Oh YouTube channel. So if that interests you, go check it out. And yeah, my Elgato will be coming in, so I'm gonna be doing other games on like the Switch and like the the GameCube, PlayStation, what have you. I might do a Zelda thing. So, anything else? Any other announcements I should make? Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back same time tomorrow. I'll be back same time tomorrow, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. UK time. And also, I've got to see how it works. I'll probably do a stream around 10 o'clock with like with 10 p.m. UK time, like Actually, no, I won't do it today. In fact, I will do it I'll do it tomorrow because I know because of the New Year, and everything. Because the New Year and everything. So yeah, if you enjoy it, if you enjoyed this video, like follow and like subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want. It's up to you. And yeah, you're king out.